before we begin. Your rising sign horoscope will give you further clarity as to how a great deal of your sun sign horoscope will show up for you, and your moon sign horoscope will present the less prominent side story that will also be occurring, usually closer to home. You can find any video you are looking for by checking out the playlist menu on my main channel page. Horoscopes serve best when viewed like a weather or traffic report. You have influence over the outcome of any occurrence with your thoughts, emotions, choices, and deeds. Use the information that presents to help you make the highest choices for the highest outcomes. And if you would like to schedule any of my services or leave a tip or donation, you can do so at my website, integrativemysticism.com, or follow the links in the down bar below. All right, Gemini, it's time to have a look and see what the most prominent themes and energies influencing all areas of your life are this week. Quick reminder, we are working with the Syrian Starseed Tarot, and so let's get down to business. So your cards are the Two of Swords or the Two of Orbs, the Eight of Pentacles or the Eight of Crystals, the Emperor or Reason, as it is in this deck, and the Queen of Cups or the Sage of Chalices. And it looks like there are going to be a couple of very positive breakthroughs that will actually bring you and yours to a bit of a crossroads. The balance is shifted here, supporting an alternative to maybe a tried and true policy or a tried and true plan that no longer holds up. And so we're seeing a lot of your world kind of adjust to something completely new that's trying to get generated here. And whether it's like a plan that doesn't hold up as sort of like a 5-year plan, a 2-year plan, an alternative is actually getting the support here. And it might be something that, it's going to be a little uncomfortable, especially if we felt really secure in that path. Maybe it's a path where we wanted to plan maybe a upward mobility in our career, or how things were going in a household trajectory with a partner, or maybe something that we were trying to do as it relates to a spiritual or religious path that we may have been on. There is a breakthrough that's going to require you to abandon or at least shift away from something that was once tried and true but is no longer for you. You've also got a job, service, or product that you provide becoming actually much more substantial than you could have expected. In fact, it's actually beginning to outshine your other efforts, your other services, and will actually provide more value and abundance if you let it take up more room, if you let it take up more space, if you lean in to where that support is actually coming from. If you give that time, that energy, and that space, even if it might seem like it defies precedent, it's not maybe where a lot of other people are at. It might be ahead of its time. Two of Swords, the tried and true doesn't work for you anymore, dude. Or dudette, person, love. There's a need here to let yourself make that jump, take that leap of faith, right? Because there's a lot of cutting edge energy coming through for you here, and it's okay to do that. You don't have to bet the farm on it, but it's something that is gonna, take you out of your comfort zone. But the good news is we've also got authority power being granted to you. Either direct, as in you being able to embody it, you being able to take it on, you becoming the boss, you becoming the authority figure, or maybe it's an opportunity for you to direct what an authority figure does, and that is actually quite strong as well. So it might be somebody acting on your behalf from a place of power and authority versus you getting lifted up there. But this is, regardless of how it happens, going to afford you the opportunity to govern many commitments in ways that actually better suit you. So yes, you are getting ahead of the times when it comes to how a lot of things are being run, right? With your job, with your family, with your relationships. You're getting a chance to start implementing a lot of progress where maybe things have been too attached to maintaining a compulsive norm just because it was there, it was safe, it was familiar. This is a week where you're even finding those in power and authority are also working with you during this time. In fact, you're also going to find that there will be backup and support being provided to you in the form of a favor, okay, to be enacted on your behalf that's going to allow for another shift that is maybe going to be what triggers this whole crossroads brought on by a positive breakthrough in the first place. We're going to actually have people gifting you with things either that they're, again, going to do on your behalf or acquire on your behalf. So that is what is going on for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because you know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.